Hello, it's April the 8th, 2019, and I came into the hardware store here, Airdrie, Alberta. You can see by the receipt here. It's April the 8th. Spent almost $50. I asked the cashier if I could use her phone because I don't have a cell phone. Called my wife at home, said go to the building desk. So down at the paint department, no one's there, and asked, can I use the phone to call my wife? The lady says, no, you have to go to the building desk. So I go to the building desk, and I asked to use the phone to call my wife, and he says no. I said, but all the staff said I was supposed to come to you. He said, no, we have a policy. I said, can I speak to the store manager? He says, I'm the store manager. I said, do you mind relaxing the rule, and you can dial my wife at 403-316-0028. It's an emergency. And he says, no. May I ask why? He says, well, we have problems. I said, am I the problem? So anyway, I have to mind myself. Being Jewish, the Lashon Hora, want to be saying insensitive things to sensitive people. But, if there was a murder outside, 911, I have an emergency, sorry, you can't use the phone. I think speaking up for oneself is what that's all about here on Monday, April the 8th, 2019 in Airdrie, Alberta. And, I'm wondering, is it the way I'm dressed as an Orthodox Jew? I did have my name hanging outside here. I'm well dressed. So I said to a lady on the way out of the store, I wanted to use I need to call my wife because it's an emergency. And they won't let me use the phone. I just wanted to pull their response. So I continued out, cashed out. Said to the nice lady, I said, you sent me to the building desk, and he won't let me use the phone. She says, I'm sorry. I said, well, I don't think you really are. You don't make the policy. But what if you're in grade 12 and you don't have a cell phone, and you got an emergency at home, and you go down to the principal's office to use the phone? Do you think he'd let you use the phone? I said, of course they'd let you use the phone. Maybe they'd even loan you the cell phone because it's an emergency. So the manager, I said, he's on his cell phone now. Came down sort of in hot pursuit while I'm cashing my sale out, and obviously he's quite aware that I'm telling the cashier about my concern about his policy that he made about not being able to use his desk phone to call my wife in an emergency. And then he, right out of the blue, said, are you calling me a liar? And I was taken aback. So I said, let me make this perfectly clear. I said, my feeling is why you're not letting me use the phone is because either it's because I'm an old man, or you just don't like Orthodox Jews. And he could have let me use the phone. And I said, thank you very much, sir. Some of the mistreatment, wow, I just got to bring it to the world's attention. Wow. Not good home hardware. Can't use the desk phone for an emergency. Local call. Bye. So sad. And it's Absalom Herdman speaking to the world about clear anti-Semitic behavior inside there.